Y'all need to help Stephen Phillips out over there. Out the door and off the radio.
Here's Stephen Phillips.
All righty, we're coming in to you this morning. Good morning, Pat Malone. I'm fixing to make your day.
I know. I don't see Gary Chapman there.
No, he had a scheduling problem this morning. He had to go get his booster shot.
Well, good.
COVID, was it like a 7th or 8th one?
He couldn't make it. Dadgummit. I mean, and here's the problem. We ain't got nothing to talk about.
I wish we could sing Harry as a bonehead over and over.
Well, now the one good thing is I'm not going to get beat up today.
We'll figure out a way.
Yeah,
no, you guys are not capable.
Harry is a bonehead. I miss that song. That's becoming a big deal around here. It is. Yeah. I've even got people listen to the show, and I'll be over like Home Depot or something, and they'll say, Harry is a bonehead.
Yeah.
I know they're listeners. Yeah, I know there's listeners. How are you, Luke Pope?
Good, man. How you doing, brother?
Yeah, I'm good. Yep. How about you, Topper?
Man, I'm doing great. I'm just like Lupo over here scrambling to make sure we have something to talk about.
We've already got comments, and we wasn't even live, man. We already got comments. I don't know what y'all were talking about.
Yeah, look at that. They were jumping on this Epstein thing
Yeah.
already.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Brad posted something this morning on Facebook already about that same thing.
What do you say?
Something very similar. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
It looks like he's saying basically that if there was anything that we could get the other party on, we would have already. That everybody could have already pulled the evidence out that was damning to the other side, and that's not happened yet.
Yeah,
if I understand his comment correctly.
I realize I made reference to his comment that's on the screen, and most people can't read it right now.
Well, we can't. Rebel Boy just made a post that we cannot read this live, so I've got it up there. Y'all can read it if you want to, but we're a family-oriented show, so we have to exclude that.
Except for Rebel Boy. He doesn't understand that part, apparently.
Which part?
The family oriented.
That's all right. The YouTube is uncensored. It's the radio we got to worry about.
Yeah, we don't worry about that. So yeah, everybody's talking about the Epstein list, but one thing that I'd like to mention here is Elon Musk is back, baby. Yeah, look like he's back at the White House. How about that?
Because he got an invitation to dinner last night, huh?
Yeah, how about that?
You know who else was there?
President Trump.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I like Geraldo. Not I like Geraldo, but I like Geraldo. I remember when he went and he tried to find that who was it that
Al Capone?
Not Al Capone, it was the other guy.
He tried to open the vault.
Yeah.
It
was the vault for Al Capone.
Yeah, it was Al Capone.
And when he opens up, there's nothing inside.
There was like a bottle. He
was
look, this bottle might have been bootlegged.
Yeah.
Hang on for a minute. I think that Rebel Boy might be having a heart attack. Put Rebel Boy's comment back up, if you would, Packy.
Which one?
This one.
Yeah.
He is proud of you.
What the heck happened?
Very angered Rebel Boy this morning, but Pat,
screenshot that.
He's had an epiphany, right?
Yeah.
I'm not wrong all the time.
Just 99.999% of the time.
Oh, man.
I just love how
more kudos here.
You're talking about Geraldo. We got that guy that actually works for Fox News up there, and he wrote this book.
Yeah.
And so Geraldo was promoting his book. Okay. So he works in there with Geraldo. He's with the sound guy and all that kind of stuff. Neat guy. He wrote this book. We've had him on a couple of times. He said that actually his sales went down after Geraldo advertised for his book.
Wow.
Really?
That's pretty bad.
Yikes.
That sounds like me when I endorse somebody for office. Yeah, I ain't endorsing nobody. Yeah. So, yeah, the Epstein files. Everybody's got it on their mind. It's funny, though. Why didn't they release this back in the Biden era when they had full control? And now
kind of what Brad Allwine's talking about.
I mean, but does anybody know? I mean, all of a sudden they're like, okay, let's release at least why didn't they release the part with that always talking about Trump? Trump was involved with Epstein, but
all three emails?
Why didn't they release that?
Because everybody was involved. Both sides were involved.
Yeah, I think you're right, Pat.
It was like one of those what is it? Mutually assured destruction.
Exactly.
Yeah. Nobody wanted to release it because it would hurt their party.
I'm not convinced that Trump was involved in this, though. I mean, even they talk about where Trump barred him from Mar-a-Lago.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I really don't think Trump was involved in this.
I don't think he was either.
Does that make it any less important?
Well, I mean everybody's okay. Everybody, oh, Trump, he's involved.
I haven't heard Trump. I know you're in love with him, but
I'm not.
I don't think the focus was on him. The focus was on people like Larry Summers and other high-ranking officials who were involved.
Well, I think it depends on whose focus you're talking about. Like if you're talking about DOJ and that kind of thing, yeah, I think you might be right. But if you're talking about like congressional Dems, Democrats,
but it's law enforcement versus politics.
Yes, very true.
That's the two spheres of influence that find this important for different reasons.
Well, I find a lot of this important. I mean, we're talking about child.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we got a New Jersey police sergeant, former Democratic mayor, allegedly drugged and sexually assaulted a child. They met online. Have you seen that?
No, I did not see that.
Yep. Sure did.
But back on this other thing with Epstein, you look here, you've got last night you saw that Hakeem Jeffries, through all this stuff that's been coming out, they realized that he's inviting Epstein to come meet with him personally after he was indicted
2013
so that he can get a campaign donation. Yeah. So I think that's what it boils down to, is that everybody was kind of spooky about releasing this stuff initially because they didn't know what was going to be exposed.
Yeah.
Probably on both sides of the equation.
Well, look, when you look at the fact that Jeffrey Epstein donated to Democrats, he hung out with Democrats. Right, he was a Democrat. It just stands to reason, and I'm not making any accusations here, but it stands to reason that a lot of the people that were doing bad things with him were probably his friends, his Democrat friends. It's all, I mean, just speculation. Just speculation.
Isn't the point now? When are we going to see this stuff? Because 10 o'clock this morning, it's getting voted on in the Senate, although they already said they'd pass it.
I thought they did.
And then it's going to the president. And then the Justice Department has 30 days thereafter to release it.
Yeah.
And I'll bet they're going to ask for an extension.
Yeah.
So you're looking at into January of next year before that information is out there, I think.
So supposedly it's going to be released in a way that the public can search it. It's going to be a searchable thing and something that everybody can look at and easily understand what's inside. But the Democrats are already playing their their game with this, because last night I was watching some of them talk and they were like, oh, well, how do we know that Trump and his goons aren't going to delete aspects of it so that when it is released that we're not really getting the whole thing?
Well, I mean, Brad,
so they're already playing that.
He's got a point exposing
election fraud,
financial elite who actually runs the show. I mean, you wonder who's connected with this. And I think if it comes out and these folks are involved and they were doing what they do on Epstein Island, I think they ought to be put in jail.
I think they do too.
Yeah, I'm good with hanging. Are you not?
Yes,
it happened.
Yeah, I've got a 15-year-old daughter. Yeah, yeah.
No kidding.
I would like to see some bad things happen to bad people.
Yeah, that's right. Honestly, and they just keep overlooking it. But good versus evil, I don't know. All right, well, let's jump to a quick break. Dadgummit, we ain't got Gary with us. I was we had Gary, but I've got his little picture here. There he is. Of course, it's kind of blurry. That's where he's up there with what's her name? Riley Gaines.
Riley Gaines.
Yeah, that's at Reba McEntire's place.
That's awesome.
That's awesome, man. All right, let's jump to a quick break. All righty, folks, hold on. We got a lot more coming. You know what? We talked about this. Okay, we have got this ABC News admitted that they actually had this evidence back in 2019. Have y'all followed that at all, where they actually killed the story?
Evidence of
the Jeffrey Epstein.
Of Epstein?
Yep.
Was it that story? Yeah.
ABC News admitted they deliberately buried a key interview with the Epstein accuser, Virginia Roberts, for 3 years that would have completely exposed and reshaped the Epstein controversy.
Virginia Roberts, otherwise known as Virginia Giuffre, who was the one who went out against former Prince Andrew, and is now deceased, and is also the one that's
deceased that says she would not commit suicide, that actually committed suicide.
Is the one we're talking about? One. That's right. That's the one. Mm-hmm. That's the one. Yeah. Yeah. Very interesting. I had not read that.
Yeah, well, you need to check in on that. That's kind of going around the internet now. But they said in 2019 that they actually did the interview back then, and they actually killed the story.
Wow.
Why?
Yeah, why?
What happened to the news when they actually reported the news?
Like I think they had credibility issues with the information.
Do what now?
I think they thought they had credibility issues with the information back then. They didn't. What I'm trying to say is they didn't necessarily believe 100% of what she was saying.
So they just killed.
So when they're doing stuff like this, and it's so critical, the subjects are, I think it's better to err on the side of safety.
What happened to the allegedly, definitely?
Yeah,
ain't that a word we can?
Definitely, yeah.
That
only works on this show.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's certainly one plausible explanation. Another plausible explanation is there was something in there that, like she has said over and over again, no, Trump did nothing wrong. They might want to bury something like that. Just speculating, allegedly, perhaps definitely, but definitely allegedly.
And then the other speculation is it sent the Democrats down the river in the boat, right?
Yes.
So any of those could be reasons for doing it.
Okay, I'm gonna have to argue with Brad Idlewind here. He said, "How are these people still walking the streets free? If it was you or me or Pat or Stephen, we would be in prison immediately." You need to exclude Pat on
they
that.
haven't been indicted.
He's on their side. You can squeak right on through. Yeah, we take the heat for it. Pat would still be walking free.
What? They haven't been indicted. How can you put them in jail?
I mean, they've had evidence since 2019 that started opening up. I mean,
the problem is, why haven't they been indicted?
I don't know. You tell me. I have no
idea. I don't know.
Everybody's scratching their head like, why? I understand that. Now, this could be wrong, but Schumer actually got thousands of donations from Jeffrey Epstein, too.
A lot of Democrats did.
Yeah. And
that was his team.
And then you got that Hakeem Jeffries. Yeah, I mean, there you got him tied to him where he
after the fact.
He bought him over for dinner.
Bought him over for din.
Come on over. We'll fix us some hot dogs.
Wasn't Epstein Jeffries' constituent?
I believe that no, he was a USVI constituent, was he not?
Yeah, well, technically he was Virgin Islands. That's where, but his business was in New York. That's represented both by Schumer and Hakeem Jeffries.
So, in other words, you seem to be buying into the story that's being spun that this Stacey Plaskett was simply talking to a constituent when she was speaking with Michael Cohen during the investigation, during the hearing. Excuse me.
I thought she was speaking with or texting with Epstein during.
She was texting with Epstein and interviewing Michael Cohen.
Yeah. And then the vote went through. We had 3 Republicans voted against. What's that called where you slap them on the wrist?
Censure.
So that's done. Does anybody know who the one are?
I'd have to. I had it, but it was no one I really knew, so I didn't bother writing down their names.
Yeah, I thought this was hilarious though, talking about that where they had him over for dinner. That Hakeem Jeffries said he's the Brooklyn Barack.
Yes, I am the Brooklyn Barack.
I'm the Brooklyn Barack.
You can call your. We prefer Timu Obama, but whatever floats your boat. Whatever.
Exactly. Justice is just for us. That's right, man. I guarantee it. Hakeem Jeffries. What a great guy he is. I don't even like to look at him. At least, what about the guy that calls himself the other guy that talked for like 24 hours? What's his name?
Topper?
No.
I love you, bro. I could not resist.
No, what's his name? They call him Self-Pecatus or something.
I don't know. Who you talking about, man?
You do too. You know what I'm talking about. He does.
I thought it was Jeffries that did talk to.
Was it Jeffries? I thought it was the other guy.
Oh no, the guy that. Oh no,
it was Cory Booker.
Oh, Cory Booker. That's right. It was.
I am Spartacus.
Spartacus. What's the name? I call myself Old Great One, but it ain't caught on yet.
Yeah.
You know, it's scary when you describe somebody and I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense at all.
Old Booker. Reckon he'll be president one day.
He thinks
no, but speaking of president, do you think Ted Cruz is going to be president?
No,
I mean, it maybe, but not in 2028.
No,
yeah.
Who?
I don't know. He seems to be continuing the feud with Tucker Carlson, and he's getting a lot of press because of it.
With Tucker, though, I mean, who was the guy he had on there the other day?
Nick Fuentes.
Yeah, I mean, Tucker just give him free reins. I felt like, I mean, y'all can whatever. I don't know if you watched that, but I mean, he was actually with him. He was kind of contradicting him.
I did not see the whole thing. I've seen bits and pieces.
The issue wasn't whether or not he had asked the hard questions. The issue is having him on the show.
Yeah.
Oh, having the guy on the show.
Having the guy on the show. You see, there's
giving the guy a platform to talk about his white supremacy.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing, though. That's the difference. It's like y'all show. Okay, y'all get these people. Okay, where's Gary? Gary is sick today. He is not coming with us. I'm so sorry. Y'all keep him in your prayers.
Yeah, pray for Gary.
He actually had a little accident and kind of got skinned up a little bit, but he's okay. He's not feeling well, but we love Gary.
Yeah.
And that totally lost my train of thought. What were we talking about?
What was the last thing you said, Pat?
I don't know. I was talking about Ted Cruz, I guess.
Yeah,
Ted Cruz. Yeah.
You're talking about.
Okay, that's what it was. Okay. That Ted Cruz. I mean, not Ted Cruz, but whatever his name is,
Tucker Carlson.
Oh, with Nick Fuentes.
Yeah, with him, he didn't have any. When you get on somebody like that on your show, I mean, with the controversy that he has, you would think you would have questions to counteract.
Yeah, you want to have the back and forth.
That's what we do. I mean, that's why politicians won't come on our show, because we actually ask them questions that we want to know.
Yeah.
Instead of just, and then on Pat's show, they're like, "Oh, great, you're so wonderful, you're great.
How was your bacon this morning?"
And that's kind of where he was at with that. But I mean, you had somebody on there like that.
Steven, every weekday we have a guest.
That's true.
And that's
no questions.
5 a week, and there's 200. We end up with 260 guests.
Let me tell you something.
How many you guys get?
We got Andrew Clyde.
Once
Gary
in a
Chapman.
while.
He comes in every 2 weeks.
Okay.
And you know why? Because he's not scared to you ask him the hard questions.
You don't ask him the hard questions.
I do too.
You bow before the throne.
I do not. Are you kidding
come
me?
on, Andrew. I love you.
Campaign donations.
That's better than Andrew. Stop the violent rhetoric. You're always speaking violent rhetoric.
Yeah, but you never ask him there, big boy. But y'all see what I'm saying? I mean, this guy is actually, white supremacy and all that kind of stuff. He should have, I felt like he just gave him and he had Ted Cruz on. He was all over Ted Cruz.
Yeah. Well, what's going back to the Nick Fuentes thing, that's had a lot of fallback. Heritage Foundation is a mess right now. They're saying it might even collapse. They've had another director who was apparently very, very well respected. He resigned because the current CEO wouldn't. I mean, there's a mess going on at Heritage Foundation right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's kind of, I don't know. It's a mess in the
Wait
whole
a minute.
world.
Isn't the CEO of the Heritage Foundation the guy that's done the 2025
the project 2025? I believe so.
Yeah.
I believe so. Yeah.
Okay, wait a minute.
So what's the problem at Heritage?
Well, because the CEO of Heritage, Kevin, I forgot his last name. After Tucker Carlson had Nick Fuentes on, he released a video completely supporting Tucker Carlson that apparently he didn't write, but he just read. One of his aides wrote it. He didn't know anything about Nick Fuentes, didn't know anything about his positions, realized, I probably shouldn't have said that, and he apologized, but by that point it was too late. So I think this is the third or fourth director now from Heritage that's resigned over it.
So what's this Ted Cruz dad was working with Lee Harvey Oswald
or Oswald,
however you want to say it. Depending on you from Florida. I didn't know anything about that.
Yeah, I remember that came out several years ago.
I
don't remember the details on that now, but I do recall that.
Wasn't Ted Cruz's dad part of the Bay of Pigs invasion? And wasn't Oswald traveling to Cuba prior to?
Yeah, I don't know.
There's no question. There's a connection there with.
Yeah, there's a connection. But hey, if you go by that 6 degrees of separation, you can find a connection to everybody.
Yeah.
There you
like
go.
Kevin
He's
Bacon's
right about
Kevin
that.
Bacon, that's it.
Yeah, I'm like Kevin Bacon's first cousin or something.
Yeah, there you go.
I remember back when I was playing music, man, there's always somebody, hey, I got a friend of a cousin of a sister of a friend of a sister-in-law that's got connections to the top in Nashville. You're going to be a star.
Wait.
Damn.
When did you actually play music? I thought your guitar wasn't plugged in.
Well, I was there.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, I was there. My name was in the marquee anyway.
There you go.
Yeah. All right, folks, let's get
Hang on. I got a couple things here. First off, we're going to give away some Marshall Tucker Band tickets later on the show today.
Really?
Yeah, so stay tuned for that. Pat, let's pull up a Marshall Tucker Band trivia question.
Well, I'll work on it.
Also, got this from JNT. We got the 8th annual Photos with Santa event, and it's free.
Nice.
And Tommy Towns is going to be there, and I think he might be playing some music over there.
Sweet.
Yeah, Christmas songs, Tommy Townsend. Santa's going to be reading stories, and then photos will commence. This is on the 22nd. So that's coming up. What is that? This Saturday, I believe.
This is this Saturday.
So November 22nd, 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. at the restaurant. They're doing it inside. That's at the Hole in the Wall in Blairsville.
Oh, wow.
So all free. And we actually went last year, got some great pictures with Daniel with Santa. So
Awesome.
There you go. All right, we're going to jump to a break. All righty, we're back with you. Hey, look at that, Pat. Look at that, Pat Malone. Georgia Theater. What does it say right there in the marquee? What does that say? Steve Phillips and Midnight Express.
Nice.
Yeah, artificial intelligence.
That is like
Again.
the bandwagon sitting there, brother. That's before we had the lights on it. Yep.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of the Alan Parsons Project. What instrument did Alan Parsons play again?
What? I don't listen to that sissy stuff.
Alan Parsons did not play. He wasn't in the band.
Oh, well, whatever.
It was his project.
Hey, let's go some more stuff over here. Federal judge rules law requiring displaying of the 10 Commandments in Texas classrooms is unconstitutional. Unconstitutional. You can't do that. We don't want God.
What if instead you just like sort of rephrase them?
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Probably shouldn't.
You know?
I thought they could do that if they did it as part of a historical document display.
You'd think. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, if they put up, like the Bill of Rights and all the rest of that stuff.
Yeah.
The Constitution.
Largely what our country is founded on is like reading the 10 Commandments. It's like, okay, let's take those down, but let's display all of our founding documents. It's virtually the same thing.
Yeah. Thou shalt not commit murder.
Okay, Josh Low 4 says Wild Wednesdays aren't very wild without Gary. I will have to concur.
Josh, I agree 100%.
Yeah. Hey, Toyota's invested $912 million in a hybrid plant adding 252 jobs.
Yeah,
it's old news. We talked about this last week.
Oh, shut up! I said
you shut up, Piggy. Piggy.
That's the thing. Did
you hear that?
Yeah. Okay, let's get to this a little bit. Okay, so we got Trump. He's working with the overseas or all these other different countries, and they're thinking like, oh, he needs to pay attention to America first. I'm with that. Okay. But I think this is America first, because he's bringing all these jobs to America, bringing all this money to America. I do believe. You have to, if you open a business up, you have to advertise to your people that you're going to be doing business with. Right?
Absolutely.
Right. Including your competition.
Well, look what he did yesterday with MBS, Mohammed bin Salman.
Out of Crown Prince of Saudi.
Yeah, no kidding. It's outrageous. That was awesome.
Yeah.
He's sitting there basically, Trump saying, we're going to get $600 million investment from these folks.
Billion,
He goes, or billion, excuse me. And he's like, I really hope we can get it to a trillion. And he keeps saying this. Well, then the Crown Prince turns around and goes, no, it's going to be a trillion. We're going to put a trillion in bringing all kind of investment to the country.
So everybody's like, okay, midterms, because everybody's worried about the economy. I mean, you hear that's economy. Sure. That's the main thing. I mean, I know foreign and all that kind of stuff that needs to be took care of, but I feel like this is going to bring jobs to America instead of sending them to the foreign countries where they went. Back when they did all that NAFTA trading crap.
That's right.
I agree with you that's going to happen eventually. I don't think it's going to happen in time for the midterms.
Well, yeah, you're probably right.
I don't know.
I got a question for you.
Why can't you just stay on
we quoted the president. We quoted the president calling one of the reporters a piggy.
That's what I was saying.
Piggy. And we laughed.
Yeah.
Why was that funny?
Because Trump is one of the greatest trolls in the history of the U.S. presidency. Look what he did when he was walking the Saudi Crown Prince around the White House yesterday. He stops in front of the Hall of Presidents, the Hall of Fame, and stops for quite some time in front of the Biden auto pen portrait. Come on, that's just good comedy.
Yeah, and the sombrero. Don't forget the sombreros.
The sombreros.
Oh, the sombreros was great. And the McDonald's thing. I mean, that was and the garbage truck. Come on. Why was it not funny, Pat?
I didn't think it was funny. Yeah. I don't think calling people names is funny. I've made that case on this show a number of times. I don't think that's presidential.
Pat, I believe as far as what Pat is saying, is it unbecoming of a president of the United States to do such a thing? probably.
Why?
Well, because
he's got
the fact of the matter is that we love Trump. We love the fact that he just fires off the hip and says what's on his mind immediately, sometimes without thought.
Amen.
But the thing about it is this: he represents more than his himself. We've got kids out there, future presidents 50 years from now, people that are looking up to the president, no matter who it is, whether it's Biden or Trump or whatever, and hoping to see the best of what this country can be. So when you do something like that and you're calling some lady a piggy, even though it's hilarious, even though I thought it was funny, even though I thought it was awesome, funny, and only Trump could get away with it. The fact of the matter is that it's, at the end of the day, is probably not what we need the representative of our entire nation doing.
The question is would he even be there in the first place if he wasn't like that?
But to suggest that he wouldn't be the president if he didn't call people piggies is probably not
when
true
he gets up there and says when he gets up there and says only Rosie O'Donnell, everybody's like, okay, I'll vote for him.
Yeah. I mean, there's no doubt about it. He's hilarious. I mean, he is. I love the guy, but there are times that he's his own worst enemy.
I don't care, man. I think it's hilarious. I mean, if I was the president, I'd be 3 times as bad. They'd be like, what the heck? He's hurt. He's rough. Pat, I'm just gonna tell you something. I'm not going to a comedy show with you. Yeah, you'd be like, that's not funny. That's not funny. You'd be one of them that just
if Kevin Hart said it, it'd be funny.
You'd be like, that's not funny. Oh, we don't like you no more. Yeah, we don't like you no more. I reckon Mayor Zoran, what'd you call him?
Mama Kami,
yeah. He's pledging to enforce the ICC warrants against Netanyahu.
Yeah, ICC, International Criminal Court.
Yeah.
Do you know what?
He says he thinks that it's an international law. He's going to enforce international law, but yet he's not going to enforce federal law.
Well, that's great, but not even the United States recognizes the ICC. We are not a signatory to the treaty that created it. We do not observe it. We do not recognize it. It is not part of U.S. law. Well, so he's going to prioritize international law over U.S. law.
That's what he's doing. That's what he's doing. Federal law. I mean, like ICE agents and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, they're against it. So we're not the heck with federal laws.
And what is his federal or international position again?
I don't really think nobody knows.
He says, I'm going to follow international law, and the International Criminal Court has issued an arrest warrant for Benjamin Netanyahu, and therefore I will enforce this international law, even though A, he has no power of enforcement.
That's right.
B, nowhere in the United States is there power to enforce that because we're not a signatory to the treaty that created the court that put out the arrest warrant for him.
Yeah,
it's
you know what
ridiculous.
this is you see this so often on the left, and the left tends to apologize for our country's positions on things and take the side of the international stance on things. It's like they're embarrassed about our country. You saw Obama doing this all the time.
Yeah,
all the time doing this. And so now you got this Yahoo out there, supporting some kind of international stance on something and not our own countries.
Well, I reckon he's figuring out they ain't got no money to fund free buses because he's begging for money. He's begging for private donations.
You know what else he's begging for? He's endorsed this what's her name? Aber Kawas for the New York Assembly in Queens. She is on video saying that the U.S. deserved 9/11 because of capitalism and because of racism and Islamophobia, and she will not apologize for her comments. You know why she won't apologize? Because there haven't been reparations.
Yeah.
Well,
okay.
Yeah, that's who he wants in the General Assembly. And we've talked about it before on this show. Their policy is by bullet or by ballot. By bullet ain't going to work here, so they're going by ballot, and they're trying to get us with their own system.
Her logic is as bad as Harry Bones.
Yeah.
And we got Congressman Eric, Swalwell?
Swalwell.
Yeah, he threatens to target Tom Homan and Kristi Noem as soon as the Democrats take over the House in 2026.
Isn't Swalwell under investigation?
Just ask him about Fang and tell him to shut up.
Yeah.
Honestly and truly. Seriously.
We're going to put you in. I like Tom Homan. I really do.
He's a man.
He is the guy. He is the guy. And I know they got some kind of thing where he said he took like 50 grand or something.
Yeah.
Whatever happened to that? Anybody know?
Dismissed.
Oh, was it dismissed?
Dismissed.
So was there anything to it or Trump?
No, there was nothing to it.
Yeah. So he's gonna. We wait. We take over. You wait. We take over. We're gonna. What's it called? Where you
turn the tide?
No, where you take the federal judge. I mean the federal cops and make them go after your opponents. What is that called?
Weaponizing.
Yeah, they're going to
Weaponizing.
weaponize. Going back to weaponizing the Department of Justice. Yeah.
So
we
you know
were
what?
against weaponization before we were for it, huh?
All right, there, John Kerry.
Here's the difference in that, Pat. We're actually going after people that need to be put in jail, not people that don't need to be put in jail.
Oh,
Ain't it kind
okay.
of funny how the ones that was crying about
In
how
our
bad
opinion,
Trump
they
is
need
doing,
to be put in jail. Not necessarily true, but in our opinion, that's okay.
Well, how do you figure it's not necessarily true?
Has anybody been indicted?
Well, they will be. Just give it time, Pat. Just give it
Okay.
time. We're worried about this Epstein thing right now.
I need to keep checking in with you guys because you're always telling me wait until it happens, and I'm waiting, but I'm getting a little impatient.
Hey, Honda has recalled 256,000 cars nationwide over dangerous software glitch.
What, like Hal's going to come out and be like,
glitch?
What do you want,
Your
Steve?
car's got a glitch.
You
That's
cannot
so
get
funny
out.
to me. My car has a glitch.
Dangerous software glitch.
Automatically starts accelerating.
Yeah, they say your car can just quit at any time. I'm like,
Your cars can't have glitches; they don't start.
That's the glitch.
Well, you're speaking about cars and things, and about Mama Kami. Here at Amazon out in San Francisco, they've got these robo taxis. They're competing with that other group, Waymo, exactly. So they're competing, and here's what Mama Kami needs. He wants those free buses in New York. Amazon's gonna be doing this for free in certain areas and for people that signed up out in San Francisco. Free robo taxis.
What about these poor people? What about their jobs? What about their jobs that drove taxi cabs and drove trucks? What about their jobs? Who's going to do that now? Who's going to take their place?
Remember
who makes the wagon wheels now, Stephen?
I'm going with Harry Vaughn on this. Who's going to pick the
who's going to
pick the cotton for the farmers now that we don't have any illegal immigrants?
And what about the buggy whip workers?
What
about the buggy whip workers?
I'm with you, Pat. I'm like,
hey, those are still used.
Yeah,
up in the the Amish areas. So those are still relevant.
Yeah, but that's what that's like. He's like, well, what about these guys' job? We need to get rid of AI because we don't need all these self-driving cars. We need people driving them. There's other jobs out there, folks.
I don't understand why he's so concerned about that because the left is all about the government supporting folks anyway. So if they lose their job, well, let the rich taxpayers
take care of them.
That's their attitude. That's their attitude. Don't worry about that. Just puts them more on the government teeth.
Yeah, we'll do it. I mean? We'll take care of it, no doubt. We'll take care of it. Oh, hey! It's time.
Happy.
What are we winning, Pat?
Hey, we've got 2 tickets right now to the Marshall Tucker Band. They are live at the George Mountain Fairgrounds Anderson Music Hall this Saturday. GeorgeMountainFairgrounds.com has all the details. You can buy tickets or you can win them right now if you can answer this trivia question courtesy of the pragmatic Pat Malone.
The Marshall Tucker Band was formed in 1972 in what city?
All right. What city was the Marshall Tucker Band formed in 1972? Give us a call, 706-379-9770. We'll be right back. All righty. We're back with you. Who we got, Loophole?
We've got Karen Lawrence on the line.
Good morning, Karen. Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Murphy, North Carolina.
Nice. How are you this morning? You at work or not at work?
No, I'm retired.
Oh, really? What kind of work did you do before you retired?
I did. I was in the medical field for 12 years. I did waitressing. I did bartending. I worked at casinos. A lot of different jobs.
Wow. Where are you from? I'm picking up a southern accent.
No, I'm actually from Rhode Island.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
Well, you sound like a southern girl.
Oh, well, maybe I'm picking it up. I've been here almost 4 years.
There you go. You got it. We're glad you're here. I guarantee it. So, are you it was Allman Brothers, right? I don't even remember which band it is.
Marshall Tucker. Allman Brothers. Yeah, it was the Allman Brothers.
Yeah, Marshall Tucker. Yeah. Are you a Marshall Tucker Band fan?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, me too. All right. Well, when were they formed in 1972? What was the question, Pat?
What city were they formed in?
They were formed in Spartansburg, South Carolina.
Indeed. Congratulations.
Were you gonna go see them? Who you gonna take with you?
My husband, Danny.
Oh, Danny.
Danny?
Is he at work or is he retired too?
No, he's right here.
Y'all probably ain't even out of the bed yet.
They're retired, man. They got no reason.
They ain't out of the bed. I can tell. They're sitting there drinking coffee, smoking cigarettes, listening to us.
Exactly.
That's right. Exactly.
Danny in the background.
Yeah. Oh yeah. My husband listens to you faithfully every day.
Well, we appreciate that. What kind of work did he do?
HVAC.
He did HVAC.
Oh, okay. Well,
Keeping
good
us
deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll work good. Well, girl, how does they get the tickets, Pat?
So I'm sending your name over to Hilda at the fairgrounds. You just show up and tell them your name.
Show up to the box office.
Okay.
Yep, we'll call.
Do I have to go online though to will call or whatever you said,
Nope,
or
you
I just show up
You
there?
just show up. All the
Oh.
details are on the site if you need the times and all that stuff.
Yeah,
Georgia Mountain Fairgrounds.
Oh, awesome.
Will call is you
Awesome.
make a left when you get in at that first little overpass.
The only bad
It's right
part
there.
about these tickets is actually you're going to be sitting right beside Harry Vaughn.
All of a sudden, I think I'm getting sick. I can't.
That should be good.
I
That's
feel
why-
a cold coming on.
That's
Saturday.
why they're giving these tickets away. Nobody buy them because they're right beside Harry Vaughn. Y'all have fun.
Oh, thank you so much.
All right, y'all
And
be
you
good.
have a great day. We love your radio station.
Thank you, girl. Y'all take care.
Okay, take care. Be blessed.
Oh, ain't nobody likes us much. Everybody likes Gary Chapman. Everybody like, oh,
Yeah,
I know.
where's Gary?
Well, you know what?
I
If
know.
if Gary were here, he might be bringing up Canada again. You know, he's been
That's
high
a
on
big
this
deal.
whole thing breaking out coming to
Yeah.
the United States. But did you read the fairly disgusting news about the two up there in Toronto that were charged for raiding like 600, or I don't know, it was 600 items stolen out of all these different mausoleums and crypts and
No
coffins
dude.
and all this stuff?
They're raiding the dead, man.
No kidding. Yeah.
Oh.
So yeah, this is in the national news right now. Yeah, they were actually it was a man and a woman, and they were posing as grieving people, and they were going in. They had all these tools and breaking in all these crypts and mausoleums and stealing jewelry and all these items. And they've recovered some of it, but they melted down a lot and sold it off. But anyway, it's been going on for a while. And they finally caught them.
Wow.
This is up there in Toronto and Ontario.
Wow.
Pretty gross.
Hey, did you see that video that those congressional veterans put out? Saying,
Oh, yes.
urging members of the
I
military
saw
not
that.
to follow illegal orders.
Hey, Rebel Boy's praying for us. Well, I'll
Oh,
take
thanks,
all the
Rebel Boy.
prayers I can get, brother. I
Yeah,
guarantee
yeah,
on that. Hey,
absolutely.
we got a
Thanks,
Mexican
Rebel Boy.
president. The Mexico president firmly refuses Trump's proposal for U.S. military strikes against the cartel.
Say that again.
She don't want them bombing the cartel in Mexico.
Well,
Yeah, in layman's terms.
Well,
yeah.
she works with the cartel.
I think that's awesome, man. I mean, every time they shot another
Yeah,
boat
yeah.
out of Venezuela, it's like,
But
oh,
go back.
there goes
Go
another
back.
one.
Yeah, you blew right through what Loophole brought up. You know,
Well,
he brought up something fascinating. I think this is a big deal.
Yeah, so you got these veterans that are serving in either the Senate or Congress or the House, and they're urging rank and file soldiers to disregard orders that they believe are illegal. Here's a question I have for you. How is a rank and file soldier supposed to make the legal determination that an order is legal or not? Did they go to, they didn't go to law school. There are courts that fight over whether these things are valid or not. How is a rank and file soldier supposed to have the knowledge and the training to be able to figure that out?
That's
Why
right.
aren't you supposed to, when you're in the military and your general says, hey, you need to go do this, ain't you supposed to do that?
You're supposed to do it. And if you find that it is questionable, you do it and then report it.
Right.
That's what you're supposed to do.
Well, I know military.
Isn't that the My Lai
My Lai
defense?
massacre. Yeah, the My Lai defense. But
yeah,
okay.
that's
there's
not a
difference between-
legitimate defense that I
Yeah,
do it
it's
and
really-
then question it.
Well, that's true, but so the My Lai massacre was a horrendous thing that happened in Vietnam, and soldiers were ordered just to get death count, body counts, doesn't matter by who, doesn't matter who they are. Are you suggesting that that's still a practice that goes on today?
I'm suggesting there are a lot of illegal orders.
Well, this thing,
I don't know.
This campaign that I saw this exact same ad.
Yeah.
And it's not just the military. I mean, it's like,
Oh,
if you're in the CIA,
if you're a CIA, if you're in the FBI.
it lists like every
I got
major
news from
kind
the
of,
CIA and the FBI.
yeah.
They were already working against Trump.
exactly. But this is totally anti-Trump as it relates to
Yes.
the military. Trump's the commander in chief.
Yes,
It's not like he doesn't
flat
have
out
great
said-
advisors too. But
They
he's the
flat out
commander-in-chief.
said this administration.
Exactly.
This administration.
That's exactly what they said. And they listed all basically of national
Well, the
security
way I
organizations.
understand it, the people that's joining the military right now is high a whole lot higher than it was back when Biden was in office.
Of course.
And so that says a lot. But
that has a lot to do with the economy of the United States, that joining the military now is an attractive option.
Well, and it's also
I've talked to like 4
guarantee-
people who have entered the military. And it is 100% Trump.
Is 100%
because he
Trump.
knows that they have their back, and they're not just going to send them somewhere and say, don't defend yourself, just shoot.
Don't defend yourself.
Yeah.
That's why.
And your corporal who was wearing pants yesterday is now wearing a skirt, and that's okay.
Because you don't have military leaders in dog masks
we didn't
and pink hair. You know what I mean?
Yes.
tomorrow we got to talk about the guy that put the bacon on the.
The
It just
bacon
hit
on the
me. I'm
bread.
sorry.
Jake Lang, I think was his name.
Yeah, we got
Up
to
in
talk about that.
Dearborn.
Yeah, he put bacon on the Koran.
dude.
Boy, that made a man
Didn't go very well.
Oh man, I'd be upset too though, because I'd be a waste of a good piece of bacon.
What did he do? What did he do right before that?
I ain't gonna say that.
We'll wait for tomorrow.
All right, folks. I'm sorry, Gary. Wait, maybe if he feels better, we might get him to join us tomorrow. I don't know.
There you go.
But
No,
anyway.
please. Let's restrict him to Wednesdays.
Hey,
And
keep
thank
Gary.
you for a wonderful Wednesday.
Y'all praying out there. Keep Gary in your prayers. He's kind of under the weather today, and we appreciate him. But hey, we'll be back bright and early in the morning. So y'all have a good day.
And today was mild Wednesday without Gary.
Yeah, mild Wednesday. Okay.